I'll tell you, it was lazy. Well, it's actually crazy because when they were talking about Tombstone and Sin and Gates, you know, 'cause they were graveyard shift. Because, you know, I'm that rock and roll nigga. That's how they call me, you know. And so Lazy kept talking about graveyard shift. And I hear, you know, their names shouted out on the first, you know, it's the first of the month, you know, so their names are shouted out. Poetic Cutters has a graveyard shift on the first, right? So I'm like, who the fuck are these graveyard shift niggas you're talking about? Oh, nigga, T-Rock, right? And that's what Lay kept telling me. He's musically incredible. He's like you. I was like, nah, he ain't like me. He plays guitar. He's like, nah, man, he plays a little bit of keyboards, but you know, that nigga will show up with some, like a black leather jacket on and some boots, and he will come up like and act like a rock and roll nigga. I said, oh, for real? So that's how I first started hearing about T-Rock, Tombstone. And I was like, oh, for real? He's like that? He said, yeah, he's different, man. He's real different. That's what Lazy kept telling me. He's different. I was like, oh, is he a rapper? And he said, he is now. So T-Rock, Tombstone wasn't, I don't think he was really a rapper, just like Soulja Boy wasn't really a rapper at first, right? So I don't know what T-Rock, I think he was more of a producer maybe, because his style is very militant, just like Sin, but it didn't come from Sin. Sin was not a rapper at all. Tombstone probably is that guy in Graveyard Shift that has more to do with anything else, and is very militant. And so when Lazy Bone started talking to me about Tombstone, he wasn't in L.A. yet. He, you know, all the other Mo Thugs were there, and we, you know, I'd done 3-4 records before I even met Tombstone. So he came in and he was staying at the hotel or whatever, you know, and we started rapping, and he's like, man, Lazy and Crazy says, I got to meet you. I was like, what is it about you? He said, shit, man, I don't know, but I've been hearing about you for months, too, talking about me. I was like, all right, well, shit, I don't know, maybe we should, you know, like, get in the studio and fuck with it. He said, well, that's why I'm here. We're going to be making a record. And I was like, oh, well, shit, all right. I guess, am I going to produce the record? And he said, yeah. So, I check everything with Lazy and Crazy. I was like, so are they the next ones I'm doing on Mo Thug? He said, hell yeah, nigga. And that's kind of how it started. I was producing them just like I would be doing Poetic or Too True or whoever. And so I started fucking with T-Rock, Tombstone, and the cat was very different. I mean, outside. And if you listen to the Graveyard Shift record, you'll understand what I mean by outside. And it intrigued me so much because I'm such a jazz person. I'm all about 3, 5, 7 time. You know, 3 time, 5 time, 7 time. 7 time is one of my favorite signatures. I can go to 9 time, and I'm just to fuck you up. The 7 is my favorite signature. Well, Tombstone had all that in his head. So he would play, like, different loops that, you know, on his keyboard, because he brought a keyboard from Cleveland. I forgot what it was, whatever kind it was. But he would play a loop on it. And I'll be like, oh, shit, well, that's some different shit. Damn, that ain't like Poetic or any. He's like, yeah, man, I'm just trying to do something different. You know, and he starts, like, with this militant, almost like, you know, you watch the movies and you see the drill sergeant. He's like that cat, right? And he's a little dude. He's not tall, you know, he's not a big cat. And so the loop would be going, and he would be, you know, and all this shit. And, but it wasn't military stuff. It was biblical. And it fucked me up. I was like, oh, shit. Where did you get that? What did you just say? Is that from the Bible? And nigga, what? You know, and it was some deep-ass shit. When we lost him, we really lost something. I'm telling you this, and I will say this to anybody. You lost the next super-duper fucking star, and somebody knew it. I'm telling you that.